is a ball game being played each day. Life is a ball game. Everybody can play. Yes.
Hey, what's up? It's the Talkin Yanks pregame show. We got the second and final game of this two-game set in the desert versus the Diamondbacks. Weird game yesterday. Game today before an off day. Urshela's back in the lineup. This whole series is weird to me. We can get into that if we want. I know we will on the full recap later on after the game. The lineup today, Jake: Gardner, center field; Voit, first base; Gary Sanchez is catching; Gleyber Torres is playing short; Tauchman's in right field; Urshela is at third base. He's back in the lineup. Wade at second base, Maben in left field, and Tanaka on the bump. We have no DJ LeMahieu. They say he's available off the bench. I don't think he is, actually, but we'll see what they say. How are you feeling today, Jake?
Hey, Jim. I'm all right. Yeah, like you said, and I was scared of it in the pregame show because I won't call it the curse of the Jomboy, but it felt like the Yanks had your mentality yesterday. It was just kind of like, we're here. We did our West Coast trip. Let's get CC3K and we'll get home. And that's what the game was yesterday. I mean, you have to give some credit to Zack Greinke. He is a good pitcher. But you can admit that and also say the Yanks didn't have much life yesterday.
Yeah, they had a terrible line. Really bad lineup.
Right, but we could have said that for the past, 2 weeks too.
But they weren't facing Greinke, is my point.
True. And that's but again, I mean, even after we did some stuff, we had the base running error by Maben. Like even when there was some chance to make some life out of it, there wasn't really anything going on. Chafin comes out of the pen. Holland mows us down. So yeah, I mean, we saw some good pitching, but also, I mean, outside of the CC3K thing, I mean, it was back-to-back doubles, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep. He is a good pitcher. Greinke is a good pitcher. So, I didn't care about yesterday. I'd like more life today. We'll see. This is such a weird series with the West Coast trip, being so good, and then an off day, and then a two-game set, and then an off day. With the National League Baseball is taking a toll on me. It's just so stupid. So I don't know. I'd like to see some life today. We'll get into that later. We have the Diamondbacks schedule is Jarrod Dyson's in center field. Eduardo Escobar is at third. David Peralta is in left field. Adam Jones is hitting fourth. Christian Walker playing first. Ketel Marte at second. Nick Ahmed. Caleb Joseph, Old East friend, Baltimore Orioles catcher. Baseball mind. He's made some smart plays on us recently, or last year he did. And Merrill Kelly on the bump. Merrill Kelly, Jake.
Your guy.
What happened here? Merrill Kelly played in the Korean Baseball League for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
He's never faced the Yankees. No one has an at-bat versus him. This is his first season in the major leagues. And he's doing pretty good, man. He's got an 8 innings pitched, 1 earned run in his season already. He's got 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 5 and 4. I'd take that today. 3.2. I don't know what happened in that game. He threw 109 pitches. 7 walks. 3.2 innings pitched, 109 pitches. That's crazy. But he's coming off a good start. 7 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. So I don't know what this guy does. 2-seam, circle change, slider, curveball. I don't this used to be a kryptonite of the Yankees when they saw a guy for the first name. The 2016, 2017 Yankees just crumbled. Last year, I don't think it was part of the storyline. But I don't know. Do you know anything about this pitcher?
Merrill Kelly, man. I mean, I do know that I mean, he was originally the 37th round pick in 2007 by Baltimore, but he went to college out of high school. So then Cleveland took him in the 22nd round. He still didn't sign with them all the way until Tampa picks him in the 8th round in 2010 out of Arizona State. I don't know the full story. I mean, I obviously saw him pitch in Korea a lot, if that's where he was. But no, I mean, I think he's kind of this. We saw the guy from the Cardinals last year that made the All-Star team or didn't make the All-Star team. He ended up getting paid. But I think this is kind of one of the benefits if you're a guy that really wants to work on your craft and your career and getting better with the analytics and revolutions and all that. A guy like Merrill Kelly, you know, normally I think MLB scouts would say like, oh yeah, 30-year-old kind of flame out. He's doing pretty well in Korea, but who cares? But now you can measure his, you know, his spin rate and things like that and say, yeah, he's got the stuff to be successful at this level again. So kudos to Merrill Kelly and the advancement of the sport. I have no idea. He currently has a little under a strikeout per inning. We'll see what the Yankees are looking like there. That's usually kind of one of their tells. If early on this season, hot take only, if they're going to strike out a lot, they're not going to have a chance. It was those lefties to start the year. Luckily, we've kind of gotten away from that in our winning streak. But it'll be interesting to see what they've got. And I mean, let's be honest. Not only has it kind of been this weird schedule, and we're playing the D-backs and a lot of NL West baseball. I think another thing that we're kind of missing out here is like, we're the Yankees coming to Arizona, and that's the only time this is going to happen for 4 years or whatever. So I'm not going to do I talk about this with the women Huskies a lot. Whoever plays the women Huskies, that's their Super Bowl for the year. I wouldn't say it's to that level, but you could tell it yesterday, and I think you're going to see a lot of it today, but this game means a lot more to Arizona right now and like in the bigger picture.
Yeah, I mean, with the lineup we threw out, I think that gets dulled down a little bit.
It's still the Yankees, man. The Yankees are bigger than any name that's ever played for them, except maybe Ruth.
Yeah, I guess so. Tanaka is on the bump for us. He's coming off a poor outing versus the Angels. I think I wrote Giants in the blog post. Fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Poor outing versus the Angels. 5.2, 5 earned runs. He was cruising for like 3 and something, and then just hit a wall, back-to-back 2-run homers. He is facing an Arizona team that doesn't have a lot of history against him. Adam Jones does, obviously, and he crushes Tanaka basically, a 1.131 OPS and 32 at-bats, 12 hits, 3 homers, 2 doubles. So look out for that. On the other hand, Caleb Joseph has seen him 9 times and never got a hit. Blake Swihart, old friend, actually has 3 hits, but he's not playing today anyway. So, and Jarrod Dyson has a triple off Tanaka. That's fun.
Yeah, and I commented on Joe's McFly's tweet last night. Eduardo Escobar, man, I remember seeing him in doses when he was with the Twins. He looked impressive yesterday. He had 5 tools. He could pick it. He could throw it. He had speed. He had power. He had contact. Eduardo Escobar, man, that guy is legit. He was the best player in yesterday's game. It'll be interesting to see if he makes a quote-unquote series out of it or if he just had a day yesterday.
Yeah, and as always, we got to look for Tanaka's splitter. Is it just not a pitch this year? Is he a slider pitcher now? Or is he going to have it? He still really hasn't had it as like the dominating pitch where we have grown accustomed to. So we'll see what he has. Tanaka on the base paths. Don't want to see that. Pulled both hamstrings last year scoring. He got on base because the other team made an error. Everyone enjoyed it. Sebi had a blast. Rather not have that today. One more game of National League Baseball for a while. Don't swing, Tanaka. Just don't get on base. Bunt over a runner and lollygag to first. And
have 2. I'll take 2 really nice bunts out of Tanaka today.
Yeah, okay. What are you watching out for?
Just to show he has that craft.
What's your what to watch for?
My what to watch for, Jim. I'm taking it to a place I've never been. I'm watching Aaron Boone. No. I'm not going to do my Boone voice, but Jim, you mentioned, all right, it's the end of this NL stretch. We have the surrounding off days, which is pretty bizarre. Like, I think if we had a vote, like, I think we would have rather run these games Monday, Tuesday, and then have a double off day. I think that would have been a lot cooler, and I feel like teams would like that a lot more. But anyways, I'm interested to see, because we had that fully rested bullpen yesterday. 1-run game. Holder comes in and kind of holds up, gets the tapper back to him for the Sesame Street double play. What a great call. What a great call by Kenny Singleton.
No, Jeff Nelson said that, I thought.
No, that was Kenny.
Oh, nice.
But like, Ottavino was up, and then he was up again, and then they went to Britton because they didn't tie it or take the lead. And it is this interesting thing. Like you said, you don't think DJ LeMahieu is available. I would think he is for the right at bat, but when I say right at bat, I could see like this 4-day off day thing being a thing. You know, if you can rest these guys, there is added value to that going ahead with this season. So I'm interested to see, you know, depending game score and situations, this could look like a punt game really quick. And if it is, I mean, like, let's just get out of there, because we're not winning this game, because I think the game means a lot more for an upstart Arizona team that's playing good baseball. It's the only time the Yankees are going to be playing baseball in Arizona for half a decade. Like, I think it's just going to be a get out of Dodge. So if it is a close game and there is a spot for LeMahieu or Ottavino or whoever it is, you know, I want to see what the Yankees' mentality is.
Well, that's my what to watch for. I think we're going to find out in the first 3 innings. Is this a Tanaka, you throw a complete game shutout, or we're losing because we're on this island surrounded by off days and we're just fucking over this West Coast trip and we just want to stay healthy, get the help that's coming, Andu Artulo, and then Stanton soon. And, like, who cares about this game? I think we're going to find out early on what vibe we're getting, because I'm anticipating it being like a tug of war between Boone not wanting to use the full bullpen, Boone not wanting to use DJ LeMahieu, and wanting to, like, save guys and say we had a good trip. But then is it going to be some gritty fight? Yesterday they didn't have much, but this is a new pitcher. It's not Greinke. It's a guy that's making his first rounds.
And Urshela is back, so
that helps a ton.
Yeah,
I think it really does. So I'm in the first 3 innings. I think we're going to get the vibe of this game. Like, I don't think if they're down early. Remember that game versus Kansas City? They're down 5-0, and I was like, "Well, good. We need a comeback win."
right.
They're down 5-0. I'm not saying
They're seeing if they can move up the flight.
Yeah, they're like, all right, let's just throw Tarpley and just get out of here.
Yeah, like that's what's, I think, crazy to me. Like, even with a 1-run lead, or no, I won't say 1-run lead. If they have a 1-run lead, they'll try to win the game. But if it's a tie game, like, I still picture them, like, if you gave them an option, tie game, and you can either go, you know, Ottavino, Chapman, whoever else, pinch hit LeMahieu, and you have a 90% chance to win this game. Or you could go tie game and you could go Tarpley, Harvey, no LeMahieu, and you have a 10% chance to win this game. I think today they're going the 10% chance, and that's always just going to be a little frustrating for me.
It is frustrating, but I hope that they come out and they just take an early lead.
Or maybe not even Tarpley. Like, they'll go Sessa. Well, Sessa's been pretty good this year, so we thought we'd get a couple innings out of him. But yeah, it's a get out of Dodge. Maybe a big homer in the first, King Louis V, something like that.
No, how about Gary? You get first pick. Homer draft. Let's cut to it.
That was kind of what I was segueing towards.
You got to do the song. Homer draft. It's the Homer draft.
You had it.
You haven't sung the song in like 5 shows. I'm keeping track.
I sang it with you last time, buddy. We had a nice chorus going. Get out of here.
That was
Jamal
like 5.
Tinsley.
Like 5 shows ago.
No, that's a lie. And it brings us to the Homer draft, and I'm glad we talked about big first inning home runs. And I have the first pick if I believe correctly, right, James?
Yeah, you have the first pick, and this is only a 2-game set, which is kind of sucks.
Yeah, and you kind of blew it with your Talkman pick yesterday, and I didn't want to say it on the radio because I think you would have audibled, but I'm taking Luke Voigt. Give me some of that first inning home run magic. We got Stump Merrill on the hill or whatever his name is. Give me one of those King Louis V bombs. Start the game.
Okay, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. You're taking Voigt, so I cannot take Gary, Talkman, or Voigt. So I am taking my 2 picks are Glaber and Urshela.
Ooh.
Urshela is people were wondering when he got hurt if that ends the magic. Oh shit, now he's hurt. This magic run's done. Urshela's going to say, "Hey guys, magic is still going," and he's going to pop one.
More magic. I'm for real. In his pinch hit at bat yesterday, he roped one to third. It was one of the better at bats of the game. But yeah, I'm going Voigt and Gary Sanchez because they're the best power hitters on the team, and they might just go back to back in the first. Even
That'd be cool.
That'd be the nice tone setter we need, right?
Well, not for homer draft reasons, because let's just have Voigt walk, then Gary can homer.
Okay.
Then Glaber will homer later on in the game.
Nah, I just think Voigt and Gary will both do it. That'll be more back to back, belly to belly.
A belly to belly.
So yeah. So the Yanks will win, and then I'll win the homer draft, and then everyone's happy.
We forgot to do the ESPN over under or the Vegas over under yesterday, Jake.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was set for. Which
it was 8.5 yesterday. I was ready for it all day, which now it made me actually really sad when you told me we forgot, because I had a good theory going, but I'm not going to say anything about it because it's past and no one likes talking about a fake bet you made. So what do you think?
I'm surprised yesterday was 8.5 because I was going to say I think today's going to be 8. I think Vegas knows this is like a getaway day and it's going to be quick outs and up and down. I thought they were going to put today at 8, but yesterday at 8.5. Why was Greinke 8.5? Whatever. I'm going 8 still.
8. Trust yourself, man.
That's what it is?
Believe in your heart. Yeah.
Why was yesterday 8.5?
2 teams were hot, man. The Yankees overs never stopped. Arizona playing good baseball too. But yeah, I was gonna say yesterday seemed like an easy under because Greinke fully rested bullpen, blah blah blah. But don't care. Can't play with him. Can't do it. So what are you going with?
I am going over 8.
Okay. I'll go under because it is getaway day.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I'm leaning at like a 6-3 win.
Okay, I think I'm tighter than that. I think I'm like maybe 3-1 again, even 4-1 Yanks this time.
Let's just have something exciting happen so that you can have a good burn on tonight's podcast.
Oh, dude, back-to-back homers by Voigt and Gary in the first. Are you kidding me?
And
That's
then
about as good as it gets.
And then Glaber pops 2 with Urshela popping 1.
Glaber has a nice double to right. Yeah, that was going to be nice.
Urshela, one of those
Urshela, two walks, really good defensive play. Nice game. It's a really nice game for Gio.
One of those over the fence doubles.
No, just a walk. just a nice walk.
Hey, we have the same record on over and unders right now.
How about that?
Because I got the last game right. Yesterday would have been big to know, but we forgot it because we're a bunch of idiots.
I forgot it.
Anything else you want to say? Has the magic worn off? This is a conversation I want to have on the podcast. Has the magic worn off on like this team?
That should have been your what to watch for, Jim. That should be the what to watch for today. Is the magic worn off or is it still there? That's what today's game is.
I don't mean like their abilities. I mean like as a fan base. I'm kind of like we had our fun. Let's get the good guys back now.
Oh no.
Like you held down the fort. I don't want to have to ask you to do any more than what you've done. You've done well. Let's get the good guys back.
Because I think that's the problem, Jim. And we'll deep dive on this on the podcast. Actually, I'll save it.
All right. Well, we are podcasting right after this game. If you're a Patreon member, you can join us live and talk with us on the show. If not, wait until it comes out on the podcast app, whichever one you use. But make sure to check it out. It was a lot of fun. And we will
Let's go Yanks.
Let's go Yanks. I was reading Me Yabby said in the chat, what to watch for. Do our career sub 700 OPS hitters continue to hit like 800 plus OPS hitters? Yeah. As the magic staying. All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching.